We back, getting ready to go into the last regular season game against Vitek. I think I need to win this to go to the ACC championship. Got some help, like Clemson lost, so I need to win to face Louisville in the ACC championship. So they coming to us. We got the edge, man. We should be able to handle this, but you never know. Let's get it. See what we're wearing. What we want to wear for the last home game. Some green. Green and white pants. That's tough. I like that. So we go for green top. Still got to do white top. White. That's one that has to get. Let's go, man. Cannot lose this game, man.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Canes will kick it away.
Ball to half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Virginia Tech's offense will take the field first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him.
Oh my God, make the tackle, man. Good scramble.
To the 40-yard line. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Finds his target down the middle. Good job.
He lighting us up, cuz.
Get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of
Oh,
scrimmage.
it's a field goal, y'all.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way.
There he goes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard
Good time
line
for
on that
poison.
completion.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with
Oh,
1st and
come
goal.
on, man.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
He steps and powers.
Who's that told, man?
Finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Right on the money. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
They were getting lined up.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Coming out with it, it's Pringle. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that is a different collision. When you're trying to hit the tight end after he catches the football, this ain't a 185-pound wide receiver. Most of these guys, 240, 250, 260, try to go low, take out those ankles. And you see a lot of times that's when they hurdle or they're used to it too. But those big, strong athletes are hard to get to the ground.
Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Quick step and go. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Hardy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Going to sling it on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
It'll be 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. Incomplete and 4th down's coming. So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to the...
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I ought to have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it.
Oh, my God.
It's an open space downfield.
Come on, man. Get off the block.
That will head to the second quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Wow, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and linebacker in speed, synonymous when you're thinking about Miami Hurricane defense. Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Williams. Guys that can go sideline to sideline and guys that can rush the passer. Not easy to block.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Messed me up with that play action, dog.
This offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burner. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
The Hokies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got it in the middle, it's Green. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to have. The official says no.
He missed it. He missed it.
After the miss, still up by 4.
And no sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having it breaks into the open. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability, too.
On the ball!
He will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more.
Oh, my God.
That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in.
Good D. Yes.
And for the second time
Listen
tonight,
again.
they'll try out the field goal kicker.
He ain't gonna miss this. He did.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights.
They're giving me all kind. I roughed the kicker.
The kicker's gonna have a little bit shorter.
Are you serious? I didn't even press rush.
Can't
the
make
kicker.
Contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path. And
Hold on. I thought I pressed safe, bro. Who hit the kicker? Who's this dude? Why is he diving? Oh my God! They called that on blunt. We kick safe.
the kicker. Offense comes back.
I guess that's fair though, because they made him miss all field goals. That's cool.
And the Hokies trying to cash it in on first and goal. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I deserve that.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trust.
What are you doing,
knowing where
Popo?
he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit
The
down.
ball went right over your head, dog. I'm taking him out. Are you serious? What are you doing? That's why you transferred to NC State. I don't even have him starting. Why is he in the game?
So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, all the talk this week. Let's find out how things are playing out in this top 5 duel. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Ohio State. We will circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the direct snap, it's Hardy. He is
Get
going
back.
nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Johnson looking to throw. Pumps it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll send the back in motion. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find some parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pringle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Johnson wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Coleman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to throw time running short in the half. On the run deep down the right side.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the
Come on,
football,
man.
and makes
Come back to the
big
ball.
interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
He would have been, out of bounds anyway. 2nd and 10. 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 2nd and 10.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the single back.
Oh, we needed that.
Couldn't get it out of the end zone.
Boy, we needed that.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Finding an escape route.
Returner is tackled down at the 37, and your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted a pick six. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Hokies will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job. All of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team, because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Here's the pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping...
Oh, my God.
Picked off, not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
You see, buddy. I mean, what?
You go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen him do this.
Yeah, he's there. I threw it to the short dude. Give me that. That's my fault. All day long. Who's the short guy? Trader. Trader wide open.
And do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun,
He's wide open. That's my man.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face. Going for it inside. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Made a defender miss. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Rides the back on the option to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on the first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Heath. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Johnson wants to throw it. Going for it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
And the Canes want to pick up the tempo.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They
looking deep. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They want that clock to run. Breaks into the open. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. All by himself down the middle. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Offense getting set for first down. The give on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Backed up now, here's second and long. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the big fella. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Nice job by the defense there on third and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up fourth.
And this is some kind of belief in your kicker. They are sending him out there to try to get three from way downtown. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 11 over Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Sends it back in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback D going the other direction.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook.
That might be the worst performance I've ever had against the computer. When they try to give it to me, miss about 4 chip-chop field goals.
Right? Like, you start every season, you have big
You need a whole new offense, dog.
Conference championship and
Trash.
winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always.
We need to get back in the league looking like this.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra prep.
I don't know what they gave me 10 coins for. All right, fellas. I'm out. Probably out of the ACC championship. Probably just go to a bowl game. We'll see. Peace.